Hello everyone, Smashing in there. Welcome back to the Bedrock server, where I haven't done anything since the last episode, because of my whole method change. So let's go over the plan for this episode actually. I'm leaving the airship for what it is, at least this part of it, because I'm too lazy to have beehives right now, I'm gonna be honest. Because that's like the only thing this place needs, it's like a place for those guys to go. And I don't understand how beehives work properly, so I'm just kinda leaving it as is, because at the moment, I have more important things to do. Also, I should also add, feel like it's worth pointing it out. Lilith went on a murder spree, and I was given a head for wearing mermaid Lilith skin. You know, normal things. So anyway, the airship is on hold as I have to work on lore things. What are you up to? I don't want your fines. You don't show anything good. Yeah, 3 leaves. Head. So anyway, what I want to be doing this episode specifically, I'm unsure if I'm going to be time-lapsing it right now. I don't know what I want to do with that. But I do know where I want to be working on stuff. You're empty? You're empty. Because we're going to a different dimension. Specifically the one dimension. This one. This one. This one. I'm keeping Gerald's head on me, yo. No one can stop me. Because, for the lore, there's a big thing that needs doing. And when I say big, I mean big, big. There's a lot of stuff, I'm behind on it a lot, and I need to finish it before the season ends. This isn't where I'm supposed to go, I'm going the wrong direction. What that includes for today is this. This place. Right here. This thing. Yes, this thing. This. This is what I need to finish. I need to finish building that one. Let me stop. I'm sorry. Oh, I actually did hit it with the arrow. Never mind, we're fine here. Ow. Ow. Point is, I hate the ghast being here, I'm gonna be honest. I need to finish building that one. And that one. And that one. So, I'm probably gonna do that off screen for the most part. It is just a little bit dangerous, because, like, that magma cube just committed spoo-boo. Like, there's... I mean, you're basically just free shooting for the ghasts, and that's about it while building this, and you just hope you don't get blown up while you do it. So, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I want to time-lapse it. I'm gonna be keeping the BOB episodes a little bit shorter now, because I don't want to fill them with 20 minutes every time. I want to try and get more out and just get more done in the smaller ones. So I'm gonna get right to it, and then I'll discuss what comes next when I'm back. So I will be right back when it's done. So, unsurprisingly, I didn't have all the necessary resources to build all 3 towers. And by that I mean I was able to build one of them. It's not that I don't, like, have more blackstone or anything, that isn't the issue here. It's not enough to build 2 more of those things, but, I'm pretty sure I need more obsidian before I can build another one, and I don't remember where I was storing all of mine, so I'm probably gonna have to go back to the end and mine some. Which I'll be doing off camera for the next episode. And hopefully I'll be able to build both of those towers as well. There's also been an adjustment on the inside of this area with a nice little red slab here. It hides secrets. Yeah, this place is gonna be undergoing a lot of construction. So I removed the little ball on the top. It doesn't serve a purpose anymore, and I've changed this. Just for the record, there's nothing under here at the moment. It's still that weird looking thing that I made that one time. But I'm gonna be tearing that down, and there's gonna be something else built there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to this place. I have to do some design work on it. I have to figure out how I want to make the whole thing work. You're gonna be a tricky son of a gun to do with what I want to do. But that's also partly because of me, so I kind of did that one to myself. And I'll figure it out when I get there. Can't be that hard. But yeah, the first tower is here. The inside is actually nothing special. There's none. Whether it will get one, I'm uncertain. It might need one for a specific purpose, but I might also not add it because it would be a lot of work to do with what I want to do with it, and it wouldn't serve much besides that. Because I'm just gonna say this, right? I'm trying to prevent spoiling anything about where the lore is headed and stuff, but to do with this thing, interior-wise, what I want to do with this thing interior-wise, I'd have to get under there. And that's what's under there. And that's already killed me like 3 separate times. So I'd rather not risk my gear and stuff this close to the end of the season, because I just don't think that's worth it for the purposes it would serve. I'm already preparing to take a different direction that still uses the towers, but saves me from having to do the interior of them. So it's all gonna work out, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Kind of. But yeah, the planning is... I'm gonna be spending the rest of the day planning this thing out, for the most part, honestly. Because there's a lot of planning that needs to happen right now. I have a deadline, I have to make everything work out, and I'm going to do so. I should have done this way earlier. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have like a cool optifine zoom. I should have done this way... that doesn't work. Way earlier, alright? I'm behind, and now there's a lot to do in a lot of time. But I'll make it work. I'm sure I can make it work. Yeah, it's just gonna require some work. In other less lore-themed news, as I mentioned, the airship's gonna stay on hold, because I'll be spending a lot of time on the lore now, since... Right, fire resistance. I drank that here. Since there's a lot of lore things that need happening. But there is one other thing I want to do before the season ends. And that is in a different area. That is specifically that area. I don't know if I'll do this like after the lore or in between it, or honestly just whenever I have time. But one thing that I still want to do to this day is give this place a proper ceiling. First of all, for starters. Same goes for this part. Just feel like that should be pointed out. I'm probably gonna leave the beacon room for what it is. Might just block it off, in all honesty. I mean, I'm either going to refurbish it to make it look nicer, or just shut it off entirely. Then... I mean, this thing already serves the purpose it needs to, so I think that works out. This place, proper walls. Turn this into an actual kitchen. I think you're starting to get the point. I want to finish my basement. This place has been a gigantic mess since the start of the season. And I don't think that's fair. I'm probably going to be dedicating one episode to this in between somewhere, I don't know when. But one thing that I want to do before the season ends, in one of these coming weeks, finish the basement. Besides that, I don't think there's a lot to do anymore today. As I said, I want to keep these episodes shorter, and I've kind of gone over everything that's going to be happening in the next few weeks, which includes a lot of building, a lot of preparation, a lot of stuff overall. Whether I'll get everything done, honestly, I can't tell. But I really, really hope so. And I think on that note, I'm going to end this episode here. Shorter, as I mentioned, I'm going to be slacking away at some of the stuff I need to do for the remainder of today. Because there's so much, I just want to get some stuff done. I'm going to start seeing what I want to do with the basement. That's probably going to be like 2 or 3 weeks from now before I do anything with that. Because for the time being, I'm going to be focusing a lot, and I mean a lot, on planning out the lore. That's probably what's going to take the remainder of today. I'm going to try and finish up the planning so I can start on the production, I guess. I don't know if that phrasing makes sense, but you get the point. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. Sorry I kind of talked a lot and didn't do a whole lot besides just show off the tower update and a small update to the lore area and whatnot. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Ender out.